Jose Rivero, the Spanish tactician tasked with leading Orlando Pirates back to the summit of South African football. In this video, I'll be analyzing Orlando Pirates' style of play under Jose Rivero and what philosophy is he trying to implement into this Orlando Pirates team. Some fans claim that he's a plumber, whilst others claim that he's the Spanish guitar. Hopefully, by the end of this video, I can provide answers to these opinions. In his first interview at Orlando Pirates, this is what he had to say.
We would like to be a team who is dominating the games.
So how exactly is Jose Rivero planning on dominating the games? So whilst analyzing Orlando Pirates, it was clear to see that there was an emphasis on positional play. Positional play is a philosophy that seeks to create an advantage over the opposition by focusing on the positioning and movement of players to generate superiorities. In simpler terms, it is a structure that helps teams to create spaces. There are two key principles of positional play. The first is zonal positioning in relation to teammates, the ball, and space, and the second is rotation. When you combine these two principles, you achieve superiority. Spanish managers like Pep Guardiola, Mikel Arteta, and Xavi Hernandez all use positional play. If you'd like to understand positional play a little bit more, I would advise for you to check out these videos on YouTube. In positional play, players have to be comfortable in and out of different zones on the pitch. In this image, Saleng is on the wing with Shandu and Munari in the right half space. But in this image, it is Shandu who is occupying the wing, and the players around him have changed. By now you probably haven't noticed, but if you look in your top left corner, that is Saleng. The front four of Pirates rotate positions. This is why at times you may see them in all sorts of positions. In this image, you can see Lepasa is at left wing, with Erasmus as the center forward, Saleng on the wing, and Maswanganyi slightly behind them as the number 10. But then in this clip, it is Saleng who is the center forward, with Lepasa at right wing. Maswanganyi has drifted in from left wing, with Erasmus as the number 10. These rotations are very common at Pirates. I will explain later on the importance of player rotations. But in order for this philosophy to work, you need ball-playing players, including a ball-playing keeper. This is where Shahine comes in. In the build-up phase, Shahine becomes a third centre-back to create numeric superiority. When he's holding on to the ball, he's trying to bait out the opposition so that Pirates can generate artificial counter-attacks. Now that Pirates have baited out the opposition and have successfully evaded the press, now Pirates find themselves in a 6 versus 4 situation. Unfortunately, in this instance, they are not able to capitalize as the shot is blocked. Same tactic, but in this game, Royal AM opted not to fall for the bait. But because Shahine has a good long range of passing, he then decides to play a long diagonal pass to Lepasa, which Lepasa is able to finish. This time, Munari does not have a passing option, so he plays the pass to Shahine. Notice how he's backtracking, drawing the opponent towards him. By doing this, the team can reset, and they've avoided giving away meaningless possession. But he's going to sometimes make mistakes, like we saw in the game against Royal AM, where he tried to play out, the ball got intercepted, leading to a goal for Royal AM. In one of Jose Rivero's post-match interview, when asked about Shahine, this is what he said. The keeper is not only there to save goals, he's there also to help us play better. And if sometimes the goalkeeper loses the ball, we have to accept it is part of the process. It is clear how important Shahine is to this Orlando Pirates team, and the more he keeps playing this way, the better he'll become. So what you're looking at is Orlando Pirates formation. It is a 4-2-3-1. But in possession, it changes to either a 2-3-5 formation, 3-2-5 formation, or even an aggressive 2-2-6 formation depending on the game state, so the situation and the opposition. Because Pirates use attacking fullbacks, the role of the CDMs is to be deep-lying playmakers, so therefore they must control and dictate the tempo of the games. Pirates use off-the-ball movements to create spaces. Munyane inverts to create space for Makaringa to receive on the wing. In this match, Maswanganyi was playing as the left wing, so what you'll commonly see is that the left winger will invert to create space for the left back. This time, it is Saleng that creates space for Munyane. He moves away from the center, dragging the defender with him. Once the space is opened up, Munari plays the pass. Mofokeng creates a space for Saleng to receive in the half space by drifting out wide. But my main focus is on Lepasa. Earlier on, I mentioned that the front four interchange positions. Here Lepasa is on the right wing. By not being in the center, this creates space for Maswanganyi in this area, but it also creates space for himself as well in the wide area because the defender cannot mark two people at once. Different scenario, Saleng uses a decoy run into the half space to create space for Mofokeng to cut inside. Watch how Lepasa moves inward, blocking the defender from intercepting the ball, creating the space for Maswanganyi. Another method that Pirates use to create spaces is player rotations. Player rotations pulls defenders out of position. Watch how Munari and Saleng interchange positions. Now they've created this space. Saleng, for whatever reason, decides not to play the pass. These movements are called patterns of play, and they are moving relative to teammates, the ball, and space, but most importantly, they are sticking to the structure which the manager has provided to them. Again, constant rotations, moving the opponents around and creating confusion. Once that space appears, it is attacked and Mofokeng narrowly misses. These movements are taught by the coach, and Pep Guardiola best describes what Pirates are doing.
How important was the movement of your players today?
Move the ball. Looks like it's the move and the players, but the move is the ball. The people believe, oh, how they move. No. But the move is the ball. Everybody has to be in the position.
When Pirates lose the ball, they will immediately look to counter-press. The idea behind this is that they can regain the ball as quickly as possible, stopping the opponents from starting counter-attacks against them. But they can also use these turnovers to start counter-attacks against the opposition because this is where the opposition is at its most weakest as soon as they regain the ball. They have lost the ball and they're immediately looking to counter-press. Look at how many players are closing down Mokoena and they don't give him a passing option. Mofokeng loses the ball, immediately counter-presses and wins the ball back. Now Pirates find themselves in a 2 versus 1 situation. And now the defender is unsure who to pick up. But the focus is on Shandu and Maswanganyi. Notice how they interchange positions. The defensive midfielder follows Maswanganyi. Now Shandu goes in for a tap-in. When Pirates are not counter-pressing, they are high-pressing. The point of this is to have the opposition as far away as possible from their goal such that they are less of a threat to Pirates. And also Pirates use this method to create high turnovers which could potentially lead to goals. Maswanganyi and Saleng are aggressively pressing Sekhukhune, leading to a mistake. Now Pirates have generated a high turnover and they use this opportunity to start an attack. Ndlondlo lays the ball to Saleng and continues making a run into the half space. And he punishes them. This time it is a high ball for Phillies. Hoto reads the pass and is able to intercept. Now Pirates are in transition and the goal is ruled to have crossed the line. Pirates use the touchline as an extra defender to press. So whenever the ball is in the wide areas, they tend to press. Munari wins the ball back and Lepasa does a good job by pinning the defenders, creating the space for Saleng. Also, Pirates set traps. Here they allow the ball into the middle. What you didn't notice is that by the time that pass was played, Ndlondlo was already pressing. Ndlondlo drives through midfield and sets the ball up lovely for a killer for Saleng. Again, same trap, they allow the ball into the middle and close down all the passing angles. You can see how Makaule and Makaringa aggressively swarm Oyizu, with Maswanganyi joining in. Now Pirates have regained the ball back, immediately look to counter-press, and it is a tap-in again for Lepasa. This is a manager with a style of play and a clear philosophy. And the trophies speak for themselves, as by the time of this recording, Pirates currently have 3 domestic trophies. So this is clearly a manager who knows how to win the big occasions. So he's definitely no Sepp Plumber. This is definitely a Spanish guitar. Thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's something I might have missed or something you might like to add on, please leave a comment in the comment section and I'll respond.